Let the body be brought before the judge. This famous statement is from Habeas Corpus Act, the British law which was passed in 17th century and then gaining strength in many English-speaking countries. This rule guarantees that no one can be held in prison without trial. I met a person who followed the statement of Habeas Corpus Act in Ukraine. He was not a criminal. He was not even a suspected person of crime. He was not brought to court in civil case. On the contrary, he loved to visit the courts. This man was nearing 60. As he explained, 10 years ago, he invested money in some European companies and then lived on passive income. He had much spare time and spent it in different non-profit organizations. I do it just for physical shape, he explained, and hired me as a lawyer to represent the interests of this organization in the courts. In some cases, we could choose the court to bring the lawsuit. Typically, the man made his choice in this way. Святошинский court or Obolonsky? The first one is closer to my home, but we were there last time. I noticed that girls working there, they're not so beautiful like in Pechersky court. Pechersky court, I love this place. I love the legal world with charming, beautiful female officers in the courts. And all these short, open, stylish, close-fitting dresses and high heels are exciting. Maybe bring our lawsuit to Pechersky court. No? Okay. Let's explore new territory. Let's go to Obolonsky court. One day in early spring, we were in the court waiting on court hearing. I felt a little bit stressed because I expected a bitter strife in courtroom. I turned over the pages of civil code. My client stood at the window with arms crossed and calm face. He looked through the window and said, "It's good time to visit Egypt now." I was 20 times in Sharm el-Sheikh. 20 times. What was so interesting there for you? Colorful fishes in the sea or camels in the desert? Anything else? Fishes? Camels? Are you kidding me? Said the man. It was so exciting to put on the mask with breathing tube and swim along the coral reef holding the hand of girlfriend. It was like walking in the garden. I looked at him. I could not read more civil code after his words. I forgot about my stress because I laughed to myself. He loves best who loves last, you can tell. And I know the meaning of this proverb because I learned it from my first case. My client was a woman who lost the case because she was absent on hearing. We appealed this judgment on some formal reasons and we won. The case was returned to first court for new trial. The second judge considered our case. It should be said that it was a small court in a village. There were only 3 judges worked there at that time. As you understand, they were not just colleagues or friends, it was small corporation. They could be even godparents. It happens often in Ukrainian state organs. So second judge did not want to consider our case in a different way as his colleague had done before. But I was young, I was bold. It was my first case. At the debate, I used a Latin quote. Non exemplis sed logibus judicandum est. I said. This maxim means that we should judge by the laws, not the past events. I meant that Future judgment should be given according to the laws rather than according to a decision made by the first judge. Friends, you probably remember how Harry Potter created Tonguetian magic. He said, "Wimble Mimble!" And his opponent could say nothing except a few sounds. I did not say "Wimble Mimble." I said "Non exemplis sed logibus judicandum est." But judge reacted on my lofty aspiration in his specific way. Shoo-shoo? I repeated the maxim and repeated and explained again. The judge, shoo-shoo, reacted again. I repeated again and explained again. Uttered the judge and dropped his eyes. He looked disappointed. Friends, we lost this case. The judge satisfied our opponent's lawsuit. But after leaving the court, I and my client were laughing our heads off at judge reaction. "You were like Cicero," said my client. And we laughed until we cried. It was not the finish of our case because we appealed the judge and it was reversed. He loves best who loves last. Your honorable judges, fellow Toastmasters and guests, no matter what your profession is and what you are working on, I wish you joy, fun, and laughter would be brought to you in your daily routine.